It's Big Dean. I'm just here to get a good workout. Let's do it.
Hey, it's Masai, you know what I'm saying, aka Poe. You know what I'm saying? We out here just seeing what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? Just checking the vibes out. So.
Last fight of the day, ladies and gentlemen, back here in Sasquatch's backyard. Hey, check out our sponsor, Peixotto and Revival Drip. Links to both them are in the description. Check them out. It's been a great event. You definitely didn't disappoint. So be safe, fight hard, guys.
Protect yourselves at all times. Conduct yourselves as men. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. Go to your corners. Time. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard. Round one. Nice.
Are you for real? I'm not playing no games, nigga. I'm not playing no games. I'm good. You good, bro? Talk your shit, Miles.
You got this.
You're right. Come on, Miles. Nice. There you go. Hey, take a step back. Yeah. Take a step back. Hey, come on. Come on, man. Take a step back next time. Clean. One more. Come on, Miles. Come on, Miles. Bro, calm down, dog. Crib. Back two, let's go. You see the shit coming. Hey. What you doing? No, you good. Breathe, dog. Breathe. You gotta watch this shit. Cover your face. Pick your shot, Miles. Pick one. Get out of there. Come on, pick a shot. Stop. Yes, sir. Let him up. Mouthpiece. Breathe. Let's go. Breathe. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hey, that uppercut. Your fight, too. Cover your face. Come on, Miles. Come on, Miles. That buddy. Hey. Get up. Yeah. Come on, baby.
You got this. It's right. Breathe.
Take your time, Miles.
Don't make it around here.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Stop just swinging now.
Close your mouth.
Bite down on your mouthpiece. Bite down. You don't want to get hit. Come on, Miles.
Damn, that bitch don't want to go in.
You got the stamina for this shit, bro. You got the stamina for this.
Stop charging. You got the heart, bro.
Come on. Walk him down there. Walk him down. You got a bite. Just walk him down. Bite down on those pieces. Go for that body. Hey, cover your face. Go for that body. Go for that body. There you go. There it is. Back out. Pick your shot, man. Come on. Pick it.
One more time. This is it. This drops on the ground. Fight's over.
Bite down.
Let's go.
Come on.
Dude, who wants it, huh?
Play your fight.
Who's big bro? Let's go.
Elevate shots. 25 seconds. You're gonna lean back. Go for the body. Go for the body. Cover your face. Go for the body.
Fire. Get on his ass. Hey, get on his ass. Ready, go. Get on his ass. 10 seconds. Push up. 5, 4, 3, sorry. All right, he's done. Okay, after the first round, fighter could not continue. We got your winner.
Good shit, my boy. Good shit. Yes, sir.
I fucking love you, bro.
Yes, sir. Good shit.
Bernie Grindset, fighting out of Vancouver, Canada. Shout out to my buddy's YouTube channel, Turning the Tables. Yep, that's it.
Lights out, shout out to Cothon Boxing, my sister right here, my corner man JB. Let's get this started, let's get it.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm here with Firechicken. We got a boxing match going on right now. Big shout out to everybody that's been watching the channel up to this point. We've hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. monumental accomplishment, but it's just a little step in how far we're gonna go. So thanks again. Shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand, and Revival Drip, our newest sponsor. Check them out. They're in Gig Harbor, Washington. Links in the description to all that. You guys be safe and fight hard.
Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves and go to your corners.
Tyler! Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready?
Scrap hard, round one.
Let's go! Let's get on that jab, Cam. Put it out there. Yep, take it slow.
Let him come to you.
Let's counter a little bit. Let's counter a little bit. Read him. Read him.
Don't put your head down.
Don't crash with your head down. Let's read. Move! Move!
Now you saw it. Now let's go.
Move to the right. Let's jab and move to the right. Yeah!
There you go, lights out.
Move to the right, Cam.
There you go.
You can touch him too. Touch him with something.
Nice.
Touch him with something and rip the body. Yeah! Way to dance, baby. Way to dance.
Good shit, Cameron.
Jab.
Right
Jab.
from the wall.
Yep. Throw some straights. You got him. Yeah! Find the body when you get in and stay in. Stay in. When you get in.
Breathe, Cameron.
When you get in, stay in and find the body. Move to the right. Let's move to the right. Take it slow. Touch. Touch him. Not every shot has to be power. Let's touch him.
Let him come to you.
Let him feel something.
Stay off the wall.
Roll those. When those big hooks come in, roll. You can see them coming. Take your time. Let's read.
There you go.
Sorry, headbutt.
30 seconds!
Breathe. Keep the energy. Let him come to you.
Yes! Yes! Do it again! Jab first! Jab first and do it again!
There, it's still there. Good shit.
Jab.
Nice.
There for you.
Stay off the wall.
10 seconds! Take your time. We got 2 more.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time! Yeah!
That was your round?
You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Look at them.
You can knock him out with one good shot, man. He's really leaning in there with his head. Yeah, we gotta, you guys can't be looking for the knockback. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. If it does.
Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 2. Let's go.
Let's play defense this round.
There you go.
Take your time. You can see those.
Nice.
Take your time. You can see them what's coming.
Take your time.
Don't serve. Read.
You got this. Take your time. You got 1 more round. You're good.
Yep. Good. Jab. Hey, find the body when you're on this side. Cameron, squat down next time.
Let's go, Cameron.
When you exchange, squat.
Come on, Cameron.
Don't swing wild. Control.
Be first, Cameron. Don't wait. Don't wait.
Come on, take it slow. No rushing. We got another round.
Off the wall. Get off the
Get
wall.
off the wall. To the right.
Get off the wall.
Let's go to the right. Yep. Let's go to the right. Let's move to the right. Yep. Move to the right. Jab. Keep jabbing. Reset.
It ain't nothing.
Jab.
Stay off the wall. Get off the wall. Stay off the wall.
Take your time. We got another round.
Get out the wall.
Take your time. Take your time. Keep your guard tight. Yes. Good jab.
Circle, Cameron.
30 seconds. Yep. Take your time. Good step.
Oh, good one. Circle, Cameron.
Hold on. Good step.
Off the wall. Get off the wall.
Body, body, head. Body, head, body, body, head. Keep
10 seconds!
Breathe, Cameron. 1 more round.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This time you just gotta take it slow.
I told you, you can't go to get intimidated just by looking at it.
I said that. What do you mean?
Why would there be silence?
Come on.
Also check hook.
Are you ready? Third and final round, leave it in the yard. Let's go.
Cameron, he wants to try to get it out. He needs to. So let's play defense and counter. Play defense and counter. Down their feet. Down that bike. Let's counter them. That's good stuff. Let's counter. Make sure you're squatting into the exchanges. Squat in. Don't look down. Squat in. Squat in.
Make them pay.
At the knees, not at the waist. Good stuff. Yeah, that's your chance. Now jab. That's your chance.
Your combos right here.
Go. Focus,
To the
Cameron.
right, Cameron.
There you let it go. There you go.
On the body, on the body.
Let it go. There you go. Don't stop. Yeah. Let it go. Feel that right hand.
Jab.
There you go.
You gotta let it go.
You can't keep going.
Let's jab.
More combinations.
That right hand is
Start throwing your hands.
Jab. Keep doing it, bro. It's gonna work.
There you go. There you go.
Good. Just keep moving to the right. Get out the gate. To the right.
Break. Good wrap up. Good wrap up. Back two. Let's go. Let's go. Who wants a board?
Who wants it?
Good jab.
Find the body.
Hands up.
Cameron. Slip.
You see it? Set it up with
Work that slip.
30 seconds.
Off the wall, Cameron.
Break. Good wrap. Come on. Back two. Make some noise. Woo! Let's go. Come on.
Stop tackling, hit the wall.
Find that body, Cam.
Take that right hand to the top.
There you go.
There it is. 5 seconds. Give it a chance. Get on. Both these guys. Hey, let's give them another round. We got you. All right. After 3 rounds of war, you've seen all that happen right here. We got your winner.
Thank you guys. My name's Lights Out. Shout out to my friend Bella and all my other friends. Shout out to the little chicken nugget and Faith. Shout out to Britt. Shout out to Layla Bayla. You know how we're doing it, baby. Let's get it.
This is a shout out to my wife for being here to support me and my kids at home. Love you guys.
Hey, shout out to Bernard right here. Got all the Islanders behind me. Just have fun right now. Let's see it. Let's get it.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm Firechicken. Man, we're finally getting hit with some good weather, and fights are just off the hook today. Just tons of them. Shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip. Check them out. The links in the description to both those. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
Listen to my commands. You guys both know the rules. Touch gloves now if you wish. Go to your corners.
Steven, I didn't know I was talking.
Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Yeah.
Go. Peixotto. Go. Let's go.
Ooh, hot shit.
Yeah!
Get him.
What you waiting on?
Hey. Yes.
Good.
Yes. For the shot, Chico. For the shot. Go.
There you go.
Come on, how about Chico?
Free. You ain't threw a punch in 30 seconds. Come on.
Go, Chico. Fuck it off. Watch
Back of the head.
Yeah. Go.
Hey, keep going then.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Go.
10 seconds.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Back to ponytails, no more man.
This guy's a fighter right here. I can tell he got a lot of heart too. Good job. Good shit. Woo! Hell yeah. How you warm?
Hard round 2. Let's go.
I look forward to shit. Body shot, uppercut, Chico.
Come on, Uso B.
Watch that shoving, guys.
Oh, you're trying to take him out.
Fuck you up.
Come on, Uso. It would work. I'm liking this rhythm.
Hands up, baby.
Okay, little boss.
Hands up, Chico. There you go. Hands up. There you go.
What's he
Oh,
doing?
he's walking away.
Done?
This is what we call island style. Island style.
Let's go, Islanders.
Whoa. Let's go.
Yeah, leave it in the cage.
Hands up.
Chico.
Let's go.
Fuck you, ready, Chico.
There you go.
Hey, get them bodies.
Go, baby.
30 seconds!
Yeah,
Get that work in,
Let's go. Show 'em that Allen style, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hands up, baby.
You know you're tired.
There you got this, though. You good. There you go.
Uso B.
There you go. Hands up. There you go.
You gotta stop thinking so much, my boy.
10
seconds!
There you go. There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Breathe. Relax.
Make my food no peace.
Doing good. You're doing good, but don't turn. Have a fit like that. You gotta be careful.
He's tired. Rushing this time, alright? Not on his ass. He's tired. He ain't got nothing. He does not want to fight no more, bro. He's only fighting because the round's over, bro.
I don't like this turf.
Third and final round, leave it right here in the cage. Leave it in the cage. Who wants it more?
There you go. There you go.
Come with the shark attack. You got this?
Keep going in. Tap. Go in against the fence. We want aggressive.
Hey, keep them hands
This is the
up.
last round.
Hands up.
This is the last one. We ain't got one. Straight in.
Oh,
That's good, though. That's good, though.
let's go.
That's up there.
On 3.
Next round. Give him another one.
Good job repositioning.
Put your hands up. Hands up.
Judge hands.
Hey, keep on doing that. That 1-2. Effective.
Get it.
Hit it with that 1-2. Get him against the fence. You don't like that. He's tired. To the body. To the fence. Yeah. There you go.
Who wants some more?
Dig deep. Hey, dig deep.
Keep your gloves up.
You be tired afterward.
Come on, y'all.
There you go.
Let's go. You in the fight now.
There you go.
Here it is. Yeah, Dick.
Yeah, we gonna work. Really gonna work.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
There you go.
Come on.
Stop.
Protect yourself from all that. Come on.
Don't stop. Don't
Keep
stop.
going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going. He's tired.
Next round.
Body head.
Let's go, boys. Good work. Let's go.
30 seconds.
Let's go. Short time.
Who wants some more? Who wants some more?
Get him. Who wants him more? There you go. Keep going.
Come on, man. Let's go.
10 seconds.
All right, after 3 rounds, these gentlemen left it on the cage. We have your winner.
Shout out to my kids at my house. I'm gonna keep pushing hard.
J-Rock, 0-1. Just looking to get better. I'm ready.
The Intellectual, fighting out of Vancouver, BC. Also, shout out Turning the Tables, best music reaction channel on YouTube. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard for MMA fight. Oh man, it's been a great event today. We got the Intellectual and J-Rock going at it right now. Shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand, and Revival Drip in Gig Harbor. Check them out. Everything's in the description below. You guys be safe and fight hard.
Just listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Let's go. Time. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1. Go.
Now throw those. There you go. Throw those. Go. Don't hold it back.
Yes, sir.
There you go. There it is.
Yes, sir.
Don't hold it back.
The hand up.
Put that hand back up. Come on. Yep. Yeah. He's timid, man.
Hey, you look good right now, boy.
How you throwing? He throws. He's not even kicking.
Come on, don't second guess. Come on.
Put the jab, bro. Put the jab.
Work him. Come on, Jamal. Nice shot. No, hey, relax. Don't push yourself. Breathe. You good? No, let go. Let go. Break out. Get out.
Let go of that clench.
Yep. Push that arm down and get out. Breathe. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Yeah.
Give him a headlock right there. Take his back. Turn your back. Ground the pound.
You need to go out. Yo, cheese, J-Rock. Come on, back. Turn around. There you go. Use the wall and push.
Hold him there.
Use that wall and push.
Push off the wall. Just face, Curtis.
Hold on.
Hold it, J-Rock. Hold it.
Come on.
You can't breathe.
Round 2, let's go.
Keep the pace on him.
Come on, Jamal.
Keep your hands up.
Boy. Keep your hands up.
Move around.
That trip. Now flip that. Come on, Simone.
Yes, there you go.
Hey, don't let him do that. Yeah. Spin around. Spin around towards him.
Use your legs.
Turn towards him.
You don't got no air.
Tap. Stop.
Door!
He's done. Good fight.
All right, in the second round, fighter could not continue. Good stuff,
We'll be back.
We're gonna do a rematch.
Nah, for real, bro. We'll get back.
For sure, man. Again, shout out to Turning the Tables. Shout out Bear Club, new musical talent coming out of Vancouver. Make sure to check them out. I'll be back.
Too explosive, fighting out of Tacoma, Washington. We're here for a beef fight today. I'm gonna shut someone up.
Shout out to my brothers and my coach. Thanks for always having my back. Y'all the real champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. Hey, we got a beef match going on right now. There's a argument, and we're here to settle it in the cage. So, after this, you guys, we're gonna squash this. Okay, this is where you settle it. So, shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand. All right, be safe, fight hard, guys.
We went over the rules. You guys protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you wish. Go to your corners. Judges. Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round one.
Be patient. Be patient. Don't do too much. There you go.
Yes.
Keep on moving. Keep on getting it. Hey, go for that neck. Move the right arm. Crunch him in. Crunch him in. Crunch him in. Crunch him in. Move that right arm. There you go. For the triangle now. For that triangle. Sweep there. Triangle's there. Sweep. Pull the leg. Pull the leg.
Push off, Seymour.
Pull the leg.
Head north, Jared. Head north. Head north.
Walk with that leg.
Grab the bicep. Grab the bicep. Grab your bicep, Jared.
Shrimp out, Seymour.
Grab your bicep. Head north. Head north. Squeeze. 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 Pull it in there. Pull it in there.
Wasting energy.
Pull it in there. Get the off the side, Jared. Off the side. Off the side. Off the side.
Shrimp out.
Keep tripping, Jared. Keep tripping.
Don't waste your energy. Waste the energy, Seymour.
Relax, Jared.
Push his arm off, bro. Push it off.
Abdul, posture up. Posture up, Abdul.
Triangle there.
Block the face. Block the face.
Triangle there.
Block.
Triangle there.
Posture up.
Hey, push him off.
Block that face.
Triangle, Jared.
Keep them hands fighting them hands.
Triangle. He's giving it to you. He's giving it to you. Get it in there. Kick it out. Get it out, Jared. Get out, Jared. Straight. Stage 4. Up. Push him up. Up. Grab it.
There you go. Get that side control. Abdul, get that side control.
Lock it in.
Abdul, grab his guard. Grab his guard, Abdul.
You're good.
Sweep it. Get an underhook, Jared. Right hand underhook.
You're good.
Right hand underhook.
Keep surviving.
Get hit. Hip the opposite way there.
And second.
Hip the other way. Sweep.
If you want to, you can go for the arm too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice and relax. You have to run a little bit to get an advantage. Get that advantage. He's right there. Sit down. Shoving there. Sit down.
I just dropped him too, huh?
Sit down. Okay. Sit down. You good? You good?
You sitting down? Bro, I think you got straight.
When you ready? Round 2, let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go, Simo.
That's what I'm talking about, Simo.
Nice and relax.
First, buddy. Be first, Simo.
Relax. Relax.
Relax.
Relax. Let
Don't
go of the head.
fall,
Let go of the
don't
head.
fall.
Grab the underhook there. Switch.
Play 50-50 with
Leg
him, man.
Leg trip, Jared. Leg trip him.
50-50 him.
Leg trip.
Alright, there you go. Get that guard. Get that guard, Abdul.
Regard him, Jared. Regard him.
Get him around the back.
Down his guard,
Take his
Abdul.
back, Jared.
Get him around the back.
Take his back, Jared.
Get side control.
Trip.
Get side control.
Get him around the back.
Nice and relaxed there, Jared. Nice and relaxed.
Put that foot on the floor.
Push on his arm there. Pull to your head. Armbar him.
Seymour, put your feet on his thighs and push off. Push your feet on his thighs.
Put your foot on his
Set up
head.
that triangle, Jared. Set up that triangle.
There you go. Now roll him. Do him again. No, underhook that leg. Yeah. Now roll him. Roll him. Roll him.
He has no weight on
Roll him. Break the guard, Abdul.
Right on top, Jared. On top. Don't worry about it. On top, Jared. It's good.
Back control. Abdul, back.
On top.
Keep holding up to get that foot
Position
around.
over submission.
Get that foot around. You got it.
Position over submission, Abdul.
Hey, grab his heel and pull up. Simo, grab his heel and pull up.
Get that foot around, yeah. Step out.
Ankle lock there, Jared. Let go his back. Just take his back. On top.
Take his back, Abdul.
On top. Untwist, Jared. Untwist. What are you doing? On top.
Sky single.
Pound him, Jared. Pound him.
Abdul, break his guard. Break his guard, Abdul.
Nice and relaxed, Jared.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Hands up high. If you get on top again, Jared, I want you to stay on top. Stay heavy hips.
You come straight down the pipe, he's not going to be able to do that.
Heard you.
If you get off that guard, I really think you can face the fight. Huh? If you get off that guard.
Fighter, you ready? This beef stops in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah!
Get up.
Round 3!
You see that leg there, bro. You see that leg there.
There you go. Underhook.
Swim for the underhook. Nice and relaxed, Jared. Nice and relaxed. Swim for the underhook. Other underhook there, Jared. Other underhook there.
Abdul, if you got your inside, rip his
There you
body.
go. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, put it there. Yeah.
Pull it down low.
Yeah,
Pull him
2
down
on.
low.
Pull on.
Pull him down low.
Hey, go to the body.
Watch out for the single leg.
doing
Pull him down
anything.
low. There.
Oh yeah, it's tight.
Squeeze. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Now you're in the inside, go to the body.
Push it across the center line. Extend your hips. And arm again. And arm again. Hip out the other side, Jared. Hip out to your right. Hip out to your right, Jared. Hip out to your right. You'll get more squeeze that way. Hip out to your right. Squeeze. Hip out a little more.
Push on his face, Abdul. Push on his face.
Little more. Don't give up on that. It's getting tired. Get this out. Do that. Hip a little more, Jared. Hip a little more. Hip to your right. Little more, Jared.
Slam him twice.
Little more, Jared. Hip out a little more.
Spinning. Pull.
Hip out a little more.
Pull.
Hip out.
Keep shrimping out.
30 seconds.
Hold it. Don't let go.
He's not lasting 30 seconds.
Don't let go, Jared. Don't let go. Hip a little more.
He's not lasting 30 seconds.
Don't let go, Jared.
He's not lasting 30 seconds.
You can't do anything. You can't do. Hip out a little more to your right, Jared. Little more.
Put more pressure. There you go.
There you go. Little more, Jared. Little more. Squeeze him. Squeeze.
Roll to his back, body.
Squeeze.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. That was a good fight, y'all.
Yeah, he was going.
Hey, yo, good work, you guys. Good work, you two.
You guys want to go one more?
Or you guys good? Okay. Shout out to Explosive.
Yo, my apologies for running my mouth. But beef squash, bro.
Good job, y'all.
Just Nick, I forgot what I didn't remember to say.
Fighting out of Toledo, Washington. Rest in peace, Josh. Rest in peace, Jordan. Rest in peace, Seth. And all the brothers that we've lost. Humble one. Let's get this done. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We got a boxing match going on right now. Shout out to our sponsors, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip, located in Gig Harbor, Washington. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
You guys both understand? Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now, go to your corners.
Good luck.
Timer! Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Let's throw that jab out there. Get it out there.
Oh, yeah.
To the body with those, to the body. To the body with those.
Circle out, circle out. Yep.
Good up, good.
Hey, calm a little bit, calm down a little bit.
Good.
Don't need to go slow. Let's take this one slow. We got 3 rounds. Jab it. Nice. Jab. Take it slow.
Take it slow. Slow down.
Guard. He's gonna wind out doing that.
To the body if
He's gonna gas out doing that. Breathe when you're take your
body
time.
if he's
When it's your time, let him have
Body be
it.
blocking.
head, body.
Throw that jab out too.
Body.
Body. Yep.
Body.
Look, his elbows are out. Hit the body. Body, yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Trip. Back up. Turn to me. Let's go.
Work that jab, straight punch.
Don't burn yourself off balance. Good. Good. Hey. Good.
5.
Hey, take it slow, man.
7. Hey, turn to me.
Slow it down.
Good.
You're under pressure.
He's outdoing himself. Let's go get tired doing that. Let's go. Let him, if he gonna burn himself out, he's gonna burn himself out. You got 2 more rounds.
Let's get on these.
You know what I'm saying? You got 2 more rounds. If he ain't knocking you out, keep those hands up, baby. Yup, circle around. Circle. Hey, look, listen. You see what he's doing right now, right? He's exhausting himself, bro. He's done. Good haymakers, man, for real.
Sabrina, Ezekiel, Sabrina, I'm Chupapi now. Let's get it done.
All right, in the first round, 3 knockdown rule. We have your winner.
Good fight, boys.
Great fight.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Good job, keep going.
Striking biking, still new to Washington. I want to thank my new coach, Rob, for getting me ready for this fight. I want to thank my fight club, Club No Excuse in Idaho, Johnny and Shelly Perez for getting me ready to get ready, and I'm ready.
Representing Honolulu's sister city, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican by birth, Hawaiian by osmosis. I want to give a shout out to the Hawaiians visiting over here. Their presence kind of distracted me from training for this fight, so it should be an interesting matchup. Ready to fight.
Here we go for another boxing match, ladies and gentlemen. You're back at the Scrapyard. I'm Firechicken. Been a fabulous event so far, but we've got a lot more fights to go. Shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip. They're located in Gig Harbor, Washington. I'm going to put all the details about them in the description, so check them out. Guys, be safe and fight hard.
Both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Nice body. Hands up out. Don't let him in. Nice little trade.
William, let's go, man.
Think.
Right, William, forward.
Hands up and hug it out.
Strong jab. There you go.
Cross the body. There.
Move forward. Right.
With that body. Come on. Temper.
Yeah. Mix it up.
Guard low. Yeah. Guard low. Keep your hands up.
Pink glove, 1, 2. 1, 2. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Swing them hands, man.
There you go. Straight down the pipe. Make sure that right hand comes right back up.
Beautiful block. Nice body.
Yep.
Keep your hands down the pipe. Body.
Yep. Set it up.
30 seconds!
Put that guard back up. Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Up.
He's gonna try to
Get comfortable with those hands
1,
down.
2. Big Doug, 1, 2. There you go. Yeah, throw them in.
Get in there. Get your hands up. Come around the door.
Come on, comedian.
10 seconds. Go. Again. Again.
Come on, comedian. Come on, comedian.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's your fight? I haven't had the. You know me? What's your fight, man? Taste of breathe. The guard is always down. Straight down the pipe.
Jabs aren't landing because you're going like this. Split through the guard. Split through the guard.
10 seconds.
Right, let's go.
Are you ready?
Round 2, let's go.
Stay active.
1, 2. There you go. There you go. Body. Body. Body.
Keep that guard up.
Body.
Don't go off with it.
Body.
There you go.
Come on, the Canadian.
Now, straight jab. Keep that head up. Guard up. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Guard up. Guard up. Yep. Yeah.
Come on, get 1, 2. Hit him. Hit him. There you go. 1, 2. Get in there.
Remember, we talked about bursts.
Got that right.
Time to go.
Nice. There it is. Over that right is there. That right there. Over here right again. Go. Over here right. Pressure right.
Pressure.
All at 1, 2.
Pressure.
Let's go.
Let's get
There you go. Where's the 2 at?
Three.
Like that.
4.
Okay, you all right?
5, 6, 7,
Deep breath. You got
8. Let's go.
Come on, you got it. You in there, man. You got it.
Step to me. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, he's stepping.
Go.
Hands
up. Stand down. Stand down. Come on.
1, 2.
Minimum of 3 punches
1,
later.
2.
Come on.
He already fell. Get on him. Get on him.
There you go.
You got 10 down, boss. Keep that 10 down.
We got him.
Come on. Keep it down. You good. Come on, you gotta count it.
Come on.
There you go.
Okay.
Liking this. All right. Good fight, good fight.
All right. 30 seconds. In there. Keep your hands up.
Control. Give me a recount.
I think he got it.
Back to win. Catch your breath.
He got some fight in him. I like that. Good? I like that. Comedian.
Let's go, fighter.
30 seconds. Survive it.
Comedian. Get it in there. Don't play. Don't play. Get in there.
Right now.
Get in there. There you go.
Just block.
There you go.
I'm so proud.
10 seconds. Keep your hands up. 5, 4, 3, let's go. 2, 1. Time.
Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Third and final round. Let's go.
Yeah, leave it in the dirt. Remember what I said. Remember what I said. We defense. Let's go. You got this. This is your fight. You don't got to do too much. Keep that guard up. We moving. Yep, that's good. Just defense. Last point. Make sure he ain't scoring no points. Pace yourself. It's your fight. You don't got to do too much now. Don't leave. You got it. Hey, there you go. Right there. We don't want those body shots coming in. Right there.
Hit him in the body.
Yeah, we don't want the body shots coming in. Body. Keep moving.
Hands up.
Just the body. We don't even need headshots.
We don't need that. We don't need that. Keep your hands up, though. Keep your hands up. There you go. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Don't get sloppy with it. Don't get sloppy. Look, that's the point right there. See? We don't want that. We don't want that. Yep. There you go. There you go. Yep. Reset. Reset. Tag that body again. Comedian, pace yourself. It's your fight. You don't need to do too much right now. Keep the defense up. Keep it body. Get that body. Body. Yep.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
He's pressing, back him up. He's pressing, back him up. There you go. Let's stay down a little bit. Keep your hands up. Don't reach for it.
Right.
Stay down. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Right.
Hands up.
Comedian, right. Right.
30 seconds.
Good job again.
Come on. This is your fight, boy.
Right here, let's
This is
go.
your fight. Pace yourself. Nice
Hit him with a right.
Go. Right down the pipe. Go.
Great cord blunder.
Come on. 10 seconds. Straight down it. Straight down. Straight down. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, after 3 rounds of war, these men left it right here in the cage. And we have your winner.
Fight, you guys. Hey, way to come out.
Vor, I'm fighting out of Green Hill Zone today. I want to go ham.
Wild, 6'1", 190, just there to have some fun, man.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We've got a boxing match going on right now. Shout out to our sponsors, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip, located in Gig Harbor, Washington. All the details for both those are in the description, so check them out. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
All right, you guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Ready. Scrap hard, round 1.
Hands up. Work that jab. Find the jab. Yep. Keep popping that jab. Find it. I like that.
Bring your hands back to your face.
Hey, when he's releasing, you gotta squat in.
There you go. Circle around towards the middle. There you go.
Nice. Keep it up. There you go.
Keep that guard nice, boy. Come on, baby.
Chin,
Yep. Ooh, I like it. There you go.
There you go, John. Keep that jab
Yeah,
going.
that constant pressure, I like it. Yep, there you go. Nice, boy. Uppercut. If he ducks that head, you uppercut it. Come on.
Hands up, too.
Yep.
Yeah, good job.
There you go.
Hands up, boy. Hands up.
Got it. There you go, baby.
Get in that shell.
Back to the center cage.
Nice,
Good
nice.
job.
Get in that shell.
There you go. Nice body shot. Yup. Don't get too. Hey, pace yourself. You got this. Yup. Yeah, Dylan. Yup.
You on it, brother.
Go.
Pace
There
yourself.
you
Take
go.
your jabs up. There you go.
Yup. Keep that guard up. Fucking that hurt. Yup.
Nice guard.
Don't
Clinch your leg.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Good.
Squat.
There you go. There you go.
Good shit, Dylan. Keep it up.
Nice, nice.
Get those
I'm liking
exhales.
this. I'm liking this. This is your fight. Let's go. There you go. There you go.
Wild,
Yeah, let's let
wild.
him have it.
Hey.
Come on, baby. We going ham
the
today.
body. Find the body.
Yeah. There you go. Keep that guard up.
Hey, keep touching them. Come on.
Got it.
There you go.
Jab. Jab.
Good. There you go.
Jab to keep him back. Jab to keep him back.
Don't grab the back of the head.
There you go. Jab to keep him back. You got it.
30 seconds.
Pace yourself. Fight or fight.
30 seconds.
Rip the body.
There you
You
go.
got this, Wild. You got this.
Yeah, you need to keep. There you go. Stick it right down the middle, baby. There you go. Pace yourself.
Rip the body when you get in.
Get one on your feet.
Yep. If he tries to press, keep him back. Yep. I like it.
10 seconds.
Finish strong, Wild.
Yep,
Finish
there you
strong.
go. Yep. Keep that guard up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Doing good. That's water in your head?
You don't have to take that on. Take that out. Take that out. You know what I'm saying? If you need to pace it, bro.
10 seconds.
Hard, round 2. Let's go.
Pace
Boy,
yourself.
you're doing good.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
There you go, boy.
Charge.
There you go. I like it. Move off the cage. Move off the cage. Yep. Center up.
Good stuff, Wild.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Keep that shell when he throws the combo.
Yep. Go. Hey,
You
don't
can
burn
see
yourself
that
out.
guard
Another round, man. After this, let's go.
Don't burn
Yep.
yourself
Pace
out, boy.
yourself.
You got
Pace
this,
yourself.
You got this.
This is your fight right here.
Yeah, pace
Yep.
yourself.
Breathe. Keep your hands up.
There you go.
That guard's down. We jab.
Watch
We punch
for the
that
shot.
face. Yeah. You know what time it is.
Let's
Get it
go.
to him, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those hooks to get him.
Come on, man. You've been working for this.
Throw some more uppercuts.
You've been
go.
working for
Hands
this.
wide.
Come on, let's
Hands
go.
wide.
Hey, hit the body.
I want that guard back
Hit the
up so
body,
as soon as
boy.
you're done swinging.
Forward body.
Yeah.
Boy.
There you go.
Nice.
Head.
Get off the cage and circle
Face
towards
shot.
the middle. There you go. Push off, reset.
Go.
This is your fight.
Who wants it more?
This is yours.
Come on, Kelly.
Come on, man. Yup.
There you go.
Get off the
Keep
cage.
swinging. Keep
Hey,
swinging.
get off the cage. Break. Yup. Clean break. Keep that guard up.
go.
Hey, pace yourself. Keep that guard up right now.
Swing.
Good, man.
Them jabs is fire.
Swing.
Yeah. Keep that guard up.
Keep going.
Don't turn. Don't turn. You're winning. Get off.
Don't stop. Fire! Push off! Push off! Fire back! Board! Come on, man! Oh, you had it, boy! Let's go, board! You knew that! Yeah!
All right.
I couldn't get you, I'm sorry. I love you, I'm proud of you.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, bro?
Hey, respect, brother.
Good job, gentlemen.
All right, in your second round, we have your winner.
Good fight, boys.
All right, Kickstand 202, fighting from Bremerton. Shout out to Employment for fighting me. Let's get it. Check this out, guys.
Lights out. I just want to give a shout out to Tennessee. I also want to give a shout out to all my friends, Bella, Britt, and you know, I just want to get it in. Hey, shout out a little chicken nugget, and let's get it in.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We got kind of a David versus Goliath match going on here. It's just a big weight difference, but these guys want to get it in, and I'm not going to stop them. So check out our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip. Check them out. Links to both are in the description. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch those gloves now if you wish. Go to your corners.
Timer, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round one, scrap hard.
Keep your gloves up, lights out.
Got this, Kickstand.
Boom, there you go. Do it again.
Show him what's up.
Let him come to you, lights out.
Every time. You want some that are just touching.
Your game right here.
Take your energy. Let's go. Oh, you want to move out of there.
Not on the back of it.
No, what about that?
Yeah. 1, 2. Yep. Good shit. Don't rush him like that.
Where is that?
Get on your feet, move.
Let him not move.
Go to the bottom. Go underneath those elbows. Cameron, when he comes in with the combo, change levels. Change levels.
Hey, don't chuck him like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're bigger than him. Don't let him back you up like that. Come on. Yeah. Cameron, stay on them. Keep moving to the right. Keep moving to the right.
Keep moving.
Keep moving on to the right. You gotta let go.
Breathe.
Let him go. Move to the right. To the right. Get out of there. You don't want to be against the gate. Go. Let him go. Just move to the right.
Circle. Fast, dude. Keep
Let him fly,
moving.
Kickstand. Move to the right. Move to the right.
There you go. Let him fly. Come on, lights out.
Cameron, get out of the wall. Get off the wall.
Move your feet. Breathe, Cameron.
Move to the right.
Moving. Go back up in that wall.
Move to the right. 30 seconds. Get away from that power hand.
Nice.
Yep. Come on. Circle to the right.
Rise up, Cameron.
Let a little man back.
Get off that wall.
Jab.
Get off the wall. Get out there.
Keep jabbing. Give him 2 jabs. 2 on him. Jab and hit the body.
Nice.
10 seconds. Jab.
Up the wall. Up the wall.
Oh, there. Get off the wall. 3, 2, 1.
Keep your corner, man.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round 2, let's go.
Lights out.
Move, Cameron. Make sure you're moving to the right.
Get him!
Stay away from that power.
Nice. There you go. Got it. Blood. Let's go.
Jab him.
Body. Body.
Jab him. You're not swinging. You gotta jab. You just let him punch you. Jab.
Eyes water on
You're
that.
not letting your hands go.
That third one.
Look around.
Stop crashing.
Hey,
Stop crashing.
let him go.
Let him fly. If you're gonna crash, keep a defense up. Don't put the head down.
There you go. Get off the wall.
Get off the wall.
Back to him. Let's go.
Good work.
Come on, you got the wall.
Reach on him. His punches don't matter to you. Come on.
You gotta jab him.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. You get it.
Check that look, Blue.
Walking inside without throwing no punches.
Jab him in his nose, man. Jab him in his nose.
Keep moving.
Jab him. Jab him right now.
Take the middle.
Jab him right now.
You gotta bend your knees and get down.
You got so much more strength on him. I'm beating myself.
When he throws the combo, you gotta bend the knees.
Breathe.
Take 30 seconds.
Good movement, good movement.
Hey, when he runs to the left, run center.
Keep your gloves up.
Center 3. Hands up like that. There you go.
Get off the wall, damn it.
Watch hook in the back of the head.
Send the hook to the body.
Get off the wall.
There you go.
Body.
10 seconds.
Keep those gloves up, lights out. That's just lights out. Knock down. Fire style.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Third and final round. Let's go. Leaving the cage.
Let's go, guys.
Keep your movement. Keep your movement. Get off that cage.
Keep that pressure. Keep that pressure. Come on, jab. Yep, good 3, good 6. 1, enter it. Double the 1. Double it up. Double the jab.
Lights up. Lights out.
Again, my boy. You gotta get that jab.
Come on, body.
Let him go.
You're getting it.
You gotta let that jab go in and right.
Keep moving.
Yes, keep stopping his head every time. So keep it in a 6. There you go. There you go. Break. All right, pick your hands up. Pick them up. Guard your face. Jab. Yeah, good jab. There you go. Keep doing it, Mike.
Keep it back. Keep that glove up.
Use your wall as your advantage.
Body and head. Yeah, body and head. Keep moving. Gloves up. Up the wall. Keep moving away from that. Keep moving around.
Keep moving.
Yeah. Let's go lights out.
There you go.
Keep jabbing. 30 seconds! Keep that jab on. Come on.
Break. Time. Neutral corners.
You got him.
Oh, here's it. That's it. Hit me with his fucking forehead. I'm good. But let's go. Quit. 10 seconds. Down it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great fight, guys. All right, after 3 rounds, these gentlemen left it right here in the cage. We have your winner.
Let's go! Hey, hold on, bro. I want to give a shout out to my best friend Bella, my best friend Britt, my best friend Jupiter, Faith, little chicken nugget. I want to give a shout out to my little brother that passed away, R.I.P. Armari, and my grandpa, and my mom, and my family, and my niece Ava. Let's go.
This is Streetbeefs, Scrapyard. We ain't gotta act hard. Sasquatch back, y'all. We flipping like a flashcard. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up. That part. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up.
I am dangerous. I'm 58 years old. I represent Dangerous Martial Arts. Shout out to my own personal Beamer rep, Monica Batchelor, made sure this 58-year-old engine's firing on all cylinders today. Shout out to Comedy and Kitsap. The plague is over. Get out and support live comedy and go see a show. While you're out, stop by and have a drink at Remedy's Speakeasy. They make some excellent cocktails, 4th Avenue, Bremerton. Let's do this! Yeah! I am dangerous!
Nick Blair, Baker City, Oregon. Shout out River's Edge Kickboxing. Shout out Blue House, that's my family.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard for an MMA fight. Man, this is gonna be a good one. I'm excited. After that intro, I mean, how could you not be? Shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip in Gig Harbor. Check them out. Everything about them is in the description. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready?
Let's
Grab
go.
hard, round one. Right pound right here. Right here, that's what you want.
Position. You know what? Position first.
Posture up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty. Yes.
One boy. Woo. Right pound right here. Right now. You want.
Position first.
Posture up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, in your first round, 17 seconds in, we got your winner by KO.
Yeah. Let's go. Yes,
Appreciate the battle.
I was just because I tried something silly to start with. I shouldn't have tried it. I was show off thing. But
Hey.
Self-checkmate, fighting out of Brooklyn, representing the Bay Area. Old man getting off the couch, let's get it.
Bulldozer, fighting out of Kalama, Washington. This one shout out to my friends and family back in Kalama. This one's to you guys.
what's up, everybody? We're here, Scrapyard 22. It's our 22nd event. Shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto and Revival Drip. Check them out. Links in the description. Guys, be safe and fight hard.
You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. Go to your corners. Timer. Yep. Fighter, you ready? Yes, sir. Fighter, you ready? Yes, sir. Scrap hard. Round one.
Big breath.
Chris Breezy, 1, 2, 3.
Start getting comfortable with that. Start getting comfortable with that.
Beat him up.
Yeah. Breathe.
Do you want, I have hand sanitizer on my foot. Do you want me?
Hey, somebody take them.
Breathe. Relax. 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 Throw it twice.
First, Dave.
Take the middle again. Take the middle.
Keep going. Keep staying long. Keep staying long.
Put on the floor.
Getting red.
There you go. Back to the stick. Back to the stick. 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 Go back up and throw it. More breathing. More breathing. More breathing. Just be patient. Just be patient. Be patient. Stick. 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 Come on, Reek. Engage. There you go. One more. Yep. Circle away from that right hand.
Get it!
It's alright. Stick. Back to the stick. Back to the stick.
You ain't blocking that right hook all day.
Back to the stick, Reek. Good right hand. Big breath. Big breath.
30 seconds!
Stick. Stick. Oh.
Bucket.
The bucket's better. Give him a warm water.
Is the round over?
Okay, 22 seconds left in the first round. Let's go.
Take that fighter spirit.
Come on, Reek. Hey, Reek, back to the body. Yup. Jab, 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 jab.
10 seconds!
Come on, go. Strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong. To the
5,
body. To the body.
4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Right here.
That's good.
It's okay.
What's up, Papa?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Keep drinking all my water. Put it in my spit it out.
Oh, man, you got this.
Only tagged you in the body a couple times.
Put your hands above your head. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round 2, let's go.
Alright, Reek, back to breathing. There you go. Right at your pace, right at your pace. Come on.
Body head.
Let's go, we're gonna touch him in the body. Keep breathing. Keep breathing, Reed. Yeah.
Find the jab again. Find the jab. Find the distance. Touch it. Stick. Stick. Don't load up like that. 1, 2. Good. Stop the right hand. Stop the right hand. Turn.
Good. Don't want to turn your back.
Stick. You're moving too much. You're moving too much. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Get your hands up. Stick. Stick. Yep. That's the range. That's the range.
Get him.
Hands up. Stick.
Yes.
That guard tight.
Who wants it more? Who wants it more?
You got him at range now. You got him at range. You gotta keep throwing the stick.
Get him, hon.
Keep throwing the stick. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. I need to breathe. There you go. Go. Double it up.
What?
Double it up.
Man, I see it too. Bing.
30 seconds!
Door!
Bucket right there.
He's on the floor!
That bucket's leaking everywhere.
Yeah,
do it in training.
Comes back in. I have a puke bucket somewhere.
What color is it? I'll
It's
go look.
black. It's shipping container or something. I don't know.
Okay, you ready?
It's the last round.
Good? Let's go.
I think.
Oh, second round. 20 seconds left on the round. 20 seconds left each round. Put in a little bit of work. We're going to finish this round strong.
Go, hon.
Breathe.
Send it 2. Send it right down the pipe.
Go. 1, 2.
Right there.
1, 2. There you go. Right hand.
10 seconds.
Leave it in the cage. Leave it in the cage.
There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You are up 2 rounds to none. Stay calm.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Third and final round. Leave it right here.
Patience.
Check my hand.
Jab.
There you go.
1, 2. Yup. 1, 2.
There you go.
1 and 2.
Again. Stick.
And don't just back out yet.
Go see some more. Go. Stick. There you go.
Lining them up.
The right hand behind that.
Keep lining up.
Turn. Big breath. The right hand behind it. 1, 2.
Jab. In the 2.
Okay. Alright. Get back up. Keep circling. Put your jab back out there.
More of the aggressiveness.
Jab back out there. Yup.
And it's in the 2. Don't play with him. Get him out of there.
Hey.
Don't play with your work.
Start touching him.
Touch him. Touch him. Jab. Touch him with the jab. Then send it 2.
There you go. Don't move. Get back to the center. 30 seconds!
Give me a good 30.
Leave it in there. Leave it in there.
Give me a good 30.
Right now, turn it up.
Give me a good 30. Here it is, big me.
Come on. Send him.
Give me a good 30.
20 seconds.
Stop doing your hand. Come on.
I'm going good.
Let's see some action. Let's go.
Yeah,
Be tired after.
Hey, Bulldozer. Hey, Bulldozer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Great fight, guys.
All right, after 3 excruciating rounds, we have your winner.
Yeah, good shit. Brooklyn, baby, good shit. This man a lot of heart. Papa, that's for you, baby. Came out here for you. Ma, I love you. Already know Brooklyn, we in the building. Puerto Rico.
Sir.
Eyes blazing, fighting out of Antioch, California. All glory to Jesus Christ.
Turtle. You know what time it is. Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. Beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest, Sasquatch's backyard. We're doing a boxing match right now. Shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip, located in Gig Harbor, Washington. Check out all the info to both those in the description. You guys be safe and fight hard.
Both know the rules. Listen to my commands at all times. Conduct yourselves as men at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, go to your corners. Timer! Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round one.
Get on that jab.
Let's go, Turtle.
Put it out there.
Looking good.
Yes, sir. Keep popping it. Let's find them. Read a little bit. Go out. Take a second to read them. Nice head movement.
Right hand up.
Same thing. Set him up, baby. Set him up.
Leave that with a jab, though.
Set him up.
Nice.
Nice body.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
There you
Nice
go.
movement. Nice movement.
Let's find that jab.
Hit that jab. Stick him with it.
Nice and easy. Yep.
Find him with something hot.
This is training right here.
There you go.
Nice. Keep touching him. Keep touching him.
Hit him with two after that. Hit him with two after that.
There you go.
Nice head movement. Now let go after that next time.
Keep starting.
Okay.
Keep that. There you go. Hands up. He's tired, eh?
Do the same thing.
Easy.
Let go.
There you go. Nice and easy. There you go. Nice and easy. Stay in his face. Let's go.
Get on that jab.
There you go. There you go. Make him work. Look. Make him work. There you go.
Come on, man. Hit with the hood.
Over top of there.
Go. Get your hood.
Walk him down, man. Let him work. There you go. Easy. That's it.
Don't forget the uppercut either.
30 seconds. There you go. Simple shit.
I'm jabbing that body too.
There you go. There you go. Nice and simple, baby. Nice and simple. There you go. There you go.
Nice.
Homework.
Nice!
Hands up. Make him pay.
Keep moving, keep moving, man. Get out the wall.
Back to basics.
Shuffle hook is there.
Back to basics. Back to basics.
Five, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Break it down. Break it down.
Keep backing up.
He's wasting energy. His little shots he's doing is killing him to do things right now. Doing this.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready?
Round two, let's go.
On that jab.
Go ahead and rip. There you go. There you go.
He's trying to
He's
find
looking
that.
for it. There you go. Easy money. Work him. He's scared. Work him.
You're good.
Work him. He's scared. Work him. Easy, easy.
Get off the wall. Get off the wall.
Easy.
Get off the wall. Get off the wall.
Nice.
Activation.
Go to the right.
Activation.
They're on right. Nice. Jab.
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 Uppercut. Nice uppercut. That's what uppercut I was talking about.
As soon as he missed, make him pay.
Just like
Find that
that.
body.
Keep it out straight.
Hey,
There you go.
right hand up. Right hands up. Let's go.
Jab body.
That's glute to your face.
body.
Right hand glute to your face. Let's go.
Don't forget
You
to
don't know
hit that
what else
body.
to do. Let's
Body,
go.
bro.
There you go. He's trying to sneak one in, bro. That's all he's doing. He's trying to sneak one in. Work it out.
Nice.
Let him walk into it. Hit him with two.
Yeah.
Now you work him. Push
Get
the
off
body.
the wall.
Get
off the wall.
Let's go. Oh.
Keep moving in.
There you go.
Change level.
There you go.
Squat
Hands
into
up.
that. You know what to do.
Hands up.
Get lower.
Squat into the body. Good shit.
Get lower.
There you go.
Jab.
Hey, yeah, why you on the hook? Hands up. Right hand up.
Good job.
Right hand up.
Hey, get that uppercut.
Here,
Get
here,
There you
here.
go. Collar jab. There you go.
I want to see another uppercut.
Double up.
Jab.
It's good, it's good, it's good. Find your time,
There
find
you
your
go.
time, be patient.
There you go. You're poised now. There you go.
Nice fight, nice
30 seconds. Let's go, baby.
Stay on that D.
Hey, get off the
Let's
fence.
Show 'em
counter.
where we from, baby.
Let's counter.
Show 'em where we from, baby.
Hey,
Let's
release.
go.
Hey, good head movement.
Let's go.
Release.
Come on, Turtle.
Release.
Hands up. Hands up. I'm sorry. Good. Keep your hands up. Hey, come on. Good respect, y'all. Good respect.
10 seconds.
Let's go.
Get in there, get in
Hands
there.
up. Hands up.
Get in there.
There you go. Good job.
3, 2, 1. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Third and final round, leaving the cage.
Now you warm up.
Find that jab. Get on the stick now.
Right hand up. There you go. Right hand up. That's what we're looking for.
Change levels. Right into it.
Head movement.
And with the
Different
front
looks.
Sit on them hooks.
The one hooks everything
Let's go.
up.
There you go.
And with the
Let's
body.
go. Hands up.
Body.
Simple. Walk down. Simple. That's it. Make them work.
Find the jab.
There you go. Get it up. Hands up.
Get back on that stick.
Double up.
Back on the stick.
Double up in his face. There you go. In his face. Hands up. Always bring your hands up. And right hand always bring up.
There you go. Bring his body open.
Walk him down. Walk him down.
All you got is power.
Come on. Power jack.
Good head
Let's
movement.
go. Walk him down, baby.
Good head movement.
Walk him
Good
down.
jab.
Walk him down.
Yes.
Not doing enough. Walk him down.
Jab.
Push. Push gloves up.
Keep those gloves up. My bad.
It's okay. It's all love.
Let's jab.
I'm a lot smarter.
Jab.
Work him. Hands up.
Good shit.
Don't get comfortable in there. Hands up.
Keep that going. Keep that pressure.
Head
Good shit.
movement.
Keep squatting
Head
in.
movement. There you go.
Squatting
Nice.
in.
Keep that same pressure.
There you go.
Jab. Jab. Release. Right there.
There you go.
Drop down and release. Hit him right in his head.
There you go. There you go. Make him take up. There you go. He's too close. Let's go.
Go down and up.
He's too close. Hands up.
30 seconds.
There you go. Basic.
Dig,
That's the
Turtle,
basics.
dig.
Get more active, Turtle.
That's the basics. Let's go.
Take us around, baby.
Come on, come
There you
on.
go. There you go. He's tired,
Last
Eddie.
round. You
He's
gotta.
tired, Eddie. He's looking. Make him pay when he misses.
Last
Hey,
round.
pressure
Every
him.
time he misses, make him pay.
Turtle.
Hands up. Hands up. He's looking for it.
Now.
Hands up.
10 seconds.
Make him work. Make him work. Leave him in the fucking cage. Leave him in the cage. Leave him in the cage. Hey, leave him in the cage.
All right, after 3 rounds of war.
Hey, bro, much respect. You got mad respect for me, bro. Yeah, them fucking them straights and them 1-2s was there.
I saw that. Hook where you hung in there with me. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
man. Them body shots, I was like, oh, God.
Eyes blazing, everyone.
Hey, Turtle,
IG.
much
Shout out to
respect
my
to my
opponent.
bro right here.
Shout out to my opponent, bro.
No,
Warrior.
mad respect. If I'm ever in California, you know I'm gonna come check you out.
You already
We
know.
just get some rounds in.
All right.
Hands up, hands up.
White Boy D, fighting out of Clement Falls, Oregon. I want to give a shout out to my son. Happy birthday, man. Fully twisted. Let's send it.
Name's Omad, fighting out of America. Just here to put on a good show for you guys.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We got a boxing match going on right now. First shout out to our sponsors, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip, our newest sponsor. Check them out. Links in the description, contact information, all that stuff. Be safe, fight hard, guys.
Know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now. Go to your corners. Timer. Go. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard. Round 1.
Just work. There you go, man. Keep them hands up. Stay calm, stay calm. There you go. Stay calm. Breathe, breathe. Pace yourself. You got 3 rounds.
Breathe. Coming out of the gate. They look like
White boy D, throw that jab. Stay patient. Stay patient. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Breathe, white boy D, breathe. Not losing in those shoes. Throw that jab. I want to see that jab. Breathe. Deep breath. Woo! Yeah. Circle out. I want to see that jab. There you go. Keep going. You got him. Throw that jab. Keep moving.
Come on, Jake Paul.
Oh.
Come on, Jake Paul.
Keep them hands up.
Get him, Jake
1,
Paul.
2, 1, 2.
Get him, Jake Paul.
You're okay, you're okay.
Get him, Jake Paul.
Body work, body work.
Get him, Jake Paul. Oh, yeah.
Get out of there, circle out, circle out, circle out.
Yeah.
Let's go, yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Body work.
Jake.
Let's go.
That's what you call a fight.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, Jake! Come on, Paul! Come on, Paul! Come on, Jake!
If you win, you have to take your tongue out of your mouth.
Good? Let's go! You're both tired. Who wants it more?
You want it more, Mike.
Come on, Jake!
You want it more. Throw that jab.
Come on, Jake!
I want to see that jab.
Come on, Jake! Yeah! There you go, Jake! Look at the ball, Jake!
10 seconds!
Yeah! Finish strong, finish strong!
Come on. Five,
Keep
4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Oh my God!
Oh, you get prepared, yeah.
Water or no? Yeah. Okay. A little bit coming in.
Spider, you ready? Spider, you ready? Round 2, let's go!
Come on, Jake.
Hands up.
Hit him like Jake the Snake Man.
Oh, he's tired.
Yeah!
What's up? Here you go.
Come on, Jake.
Deep breath.
5. You got it, bro. You got it.
Last round. You got this.
7. Pace yourself.
8. That's me.
You got it.
You good?
Make this your fight. Let's go.
Keep that jab out there.
Keep your hands up.
Keep your head moving. Get out of there. Circle out of there.
Keep that guard up.
Keep going. Yeah, you go. There you go.
Retired later.
Keep going in there, bro.
Tired later. Yeah, he's tired. He's done.
He's done.
Good fight. Good fight, boys. Next time.
More conditioning.
How you, man? Hey, you hurt.
Good fight, guys.
You almost got me like 4 times. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
All right, you've seen it right here. We got your winner.
Good job.
Woo! Thanks for letting me come out and play with you guys.
Grab his mouth.
I'll be back again.
Hi, I'm Ravenna. This is my first time doing this, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Puyallup, Washington.
I'm the Devastator, and I talked my best friend into do this, and we're here to have a good time.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We got a boxing match going on. This is our first girl versus girl boxing match we've ever had in the Scrapyard. Also, the channel just hit 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. Just keep enjoying our content. That's all I got on that. Shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip. They're located in Gig Harbor, Washington. Check out the links to everything in the description. Be safe, fight hard.
Okay, everyone went over the rules. I want you to listen to my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Keep those gloves up, touch gloves now, and go to your corners.
Fighter, you ready? Ready. Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Work that body too. Work that body too. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Look, you're blocking up. Hands up. Just go. Use that body. Work that body too. Go with you. Go. Go.
Keep moving.
Go. Good job, ladies.
Nice job, nice job.
Go. Go.
Get her in the ribs. Squeeze up her ribs.
Good work, ladies. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good work.
Breathe, girl, breathe.
No. Somebody breathe now. You guys, good job, ladies. Let's go. Get it. Y'all got it.
Good job. Give her some jabs when she's in there. Get her away from you.
Make some noise.
Yeah!
Yeah, they're going home. Let's go.
That's how into it we are.
Doing it even.
Keep going, yeah.
Jump her ribs when her arms are
Make sure you guys are breathing. Heavy exhale.
Keep her back with that jab.
There you go. Back. Keep going.
She comes in on you. Take her out.
Hands up.
All right, get your breath, you got this.
Good punch, let's go. Good punch.
10 seconds!
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Mouthpiece is in.
No. All right. Hey.
Yeah. All right, good fight, guys. Good fight, guys.
All right, at the end of the first, fighter could not continue.
That was a great fight.
Thanks.
STUNTS, Everett, Washington. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you to Bamson.
Bamson, Olympia, Washington. You know why I'm here.
Welcome back to Sasquatch's Backyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We've got a boxing match going on right now. First shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand, and Revival Drip, located in Gig Harbor, Washington, where the Scrapyard is located. You want to fight? Sign up in our Facebook group. Hit me up on there. Guys, be safe and fight hard.
You guys protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Keep them gloves up. Touch gloves. Go to your corners.
Time.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard. Round one.
There you go. Get in there. Popping that jab out there. You hit him with the jab. Get in there. Yeah. Go to the body, go to the head. Jab, good jab. Don't switch. Stop switching your stances. Stay just like that. Yeah, stay just like that. Jab. Give me 2 jabs. Oh, good, good. Oh, okay, good. Keeps in him, it's in the jab. He keeps coming in inside. Jab. And 1, 2. Don't anticipate him. Yep, good head movement. Keeps in him. And the jab. Yep, send the jab to, send the 2 to the body. Yeah, good job. Yep. Sending him. You're doing a good job.
You gotta throw. You gotta throw.
Good job. Good job.
You need to throw.
Good job. Keep doing it.
Hit him with the 1-2.
I got the water.
There you go. 1-2.
Good job.
30 seconds.
Good job. You're hitting them every time.
1-2, 1-2.
Hey, send them 5.
1,
Send
2.
one of the uppercuts.
1-2, blue glove, 1-2. You hear me talking. There you go. Get in there, get in there, get in there.
Jab.
Get in there.
Oh!
Go over there. Stay over there. That was a straight snag.
You got this, man. Way to get back to your feet quick.
Send it again. Set it up. Set it up with your jab, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
Keep that guard up, right? Keep those hands up.
Yeah. You got a shirt under this?
Oh, it's fine.
Swallow it. All right, keep popping that jab. Boom. 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 He's coming down low. Round 2, let's go.
Let's go.
1-2, 1-2. Throw some punches. You need to get in there. There you go. There you go.
Yep, good combination. Yep, good 2.
Put your hands up. There you go.
2, 3.
Nice hand.
Come on.
Get in there, boys. There you go. Nice head movement. Get the fence.
There you go.
Get the fence.
Come on, put your hands up. Guard your face.
Yep. So keep your hands up.
There you go. Good 2.
Got guard up.
Hands up.
2.
Keep on throwing. You need to throw more. You need to throw more.
All right, set up. Go back to your jabs. You know your 2's going to come. So set up. There you go.
Get him against the fence.
Get in, you gotta stay in.
Get him against the fence.
Come on, jab him.
Pressure
There
him.
you go. See where he's at.
Pressure him.
Keep your hands up. Guard your face.
Pressure him. Keep going. There you go. Nice.
Yep. There you go. Come back, come back, come back. Go over there in the corner. Over there in the corner. Go.
You need to throw them
Come on,
punches.
jab. You can't touch him. You can't touch him with the 2 if you don't hit him with a jab.
Get some body shots. Turn up his ribs.
Don't put your head down.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Keep your head up.
Hands up. Yes, sir. Right
There you go,
like
just
that.
like that.
Like that.
Don't anticipate it.
Body,
Don't
body, body.
flinch. Don't flinch.
Jab.
Catch and shoot.
There you go.
Take the hit.
Go to the body. Kill that body. You see them elbows is up. Kill that body.
Absorb the hit.
Oh, nice. The combo comes in, so watch your knees.
30 seconds.
Body.
We were trained to fight. We've been fighting for generations.
Hey, the head move, but the body don't move.
We've been fighting for generations. Just don't know.
That body don't go nowhere. He gonna keep that guard up, and that body's gonna be wide open every single time.
Move them hands.
Jab and a hook.
Hit him
There
with
you
the
go, good
crisp
body
breathing
shot.
with the 3.
10 seconds.
Hit him with it.
See, don't sight you, do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Yeah.
Round.
Hey, give.
Okay.
Done.
Is
it caught it? Good win.
All right, at the end of your second round, we have your winner. Shout out West End Marina, Tugboat Annie's. Hey Blair, how about some free meals?
All right, Robocop, 5'11", 202, and first time in here, win, lose, or draw. God is good. Let's go.
What's up? Back at it again. Last time out here, I took an L. I ain't taking one today, though.
Welcome to Sasquatch's Backyard. I'm your host, Firechicken. We got a boxing match going on right now. Shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand, and Revival Drip, our new sponsor. Links in the description. Contact information, all that stuff is in the description below. You guys be safe and fight hard.
Bring it up, guys. Okay, you guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners. Fight! Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1. Go.
Good. Keep the middle. Keep the middle.
There you go.
Keep the middle. Stay relaxed.
Good. Right that jab. Get that jab. It's your combination.
Hands up.
Come on. Turn him, gun. Turn him. There you go. Turn him.
Straight jab. Straight jab.
Throw him out there. Get a feel for
Jab is
him.
there.
More jabs. More jabs. There you go. Ripple.
Jab is there.
Right.
Left hand up.
Baby.
Throw that jab. Throw that jab. Don't be scared. Throw that jab.
There you go.
Oh, get that guard up.
There you go. Good job.
Again.
In and out. In and out. Breathe.
Good job. Hands up. Good job. There you go. Looks like you're a little bit faster than him. No, look like
See that hand drop? See that hand drop to make him pay?
You gotta be first. Watch out, he's a power hitter. Watch out.
Throw something behind it. Throw something behind it. Rotate him.
Good work. Show you something. Show you something.
There you go. Double up, double up, double up.
30 seconds!
Good. Gotta double up. Come on.
Hands up. There you go.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Keep your hands up.
Rotate them. Rotate them.
More jabs. More jabs.
There you go. You ready? There you go. There you go.
Go ahead, go your jab.
10 seconds!
Good hand. Feint, feint, feint.
Win by point. Win by point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Keep your hand up. I don't want to get lucky. Keep your hand up. Keep rotating. Keep rotating. When you rotate.
10 seconds!
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round 2, let's go.
Yes, sir. That was a stiff one. That was a stiff. There you go. There you go.
Basic.
There you go.
There you go. Basic.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
What about?
Move around, move around.
Come on, don't let him run. Don't let him run. Come on. There you go. Don't let him run. Don't let him run.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Great fight, guys. Great fight.
All right, you've seen it right here. Round 2. That's your winner.
Great fight, guys.
Shout out to him for fighting. I don't box. I'm a 185 MMA person. When I get down to 185, everybody in Streetbeefs be aware.
Mr. Wu, fighting at a Gig Harbor. Let's get some representing dangerous martial arts. Woo, woo. Let's get it.
Hey, how's it going? Like, I finally get to say this. It's crazy, like, it's back again, just to hear kick people. But like, shout out to Mr. Wu. Like, people don't want to kickbox, and he took the challenge. So like, let's get it. Like, I want to fight in this onesie, but like, I can't even like really stretch in this shit. So, you know, I'm sorry for the people who wants me to fight in this, but I gotta represent my team, TFW.
Oh my God, he's taking it off?
Shout out TFW. Like, let's get it.
Welcome back to the Scrapyard. This time we got a kickboxing match for you. First shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip, located in Gig Harbor, Washington. All the details are gonna be in the description below. Check them out. You guys be safe and fight hard, okay?
At all times, listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now, go to your corners.
Hit it with the sizzle kick 1000.
Time. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Let's go. Scrapyard, round 1.
Let's go, Mr. Wu.
Hit it with the fire kick.
Run, Grandma, run. Start it easy.
Start with the hands. Start with the hands. Keep the hands up.
Woo! Woo! Target's this Wu.
Woo! Have that check ready.
Hands up. Hands up.
You know you gotta watch those legs.
Jab.
Take those legs out.
You gotta start up top.
You gotta hack them off.
Up top.
Keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
Come on, crazy legs. Cross in there.
Check it every time.
That was a good one.
Gotta start from the hands. Come on, Mr. Wu.
You're waiting, Nate. Don't wait.
Gotta move your head while you're going in. Move your head while you're going in.
You're setting that up. You're setting that up.
That's good. None of that trickery.
None of that trickery. Again.
Start up top first. We gotta start with the hands. Come on. Start with the hands.
Get your guard up, Nate. Get something up there. You know better than that.
Make sure you have that check ready.
Get off the line after the jab.
3 shields. One of those shields up.
Keep pushing it.
3 shields, brother.
Move out, get off the cage.
Yeah.
You move out of there. Keep checking.
Hands up, Nate. Start up top. Come on. Hey, sit on that.
Flying
Sit
kick.
on the fight.
To the leg.
We gotta start with the hands.
Oh! Oh!
Keep your head up.
Catch your back.
Start with the hands. Jab cross. Come on.
Hands up, Nate.
Kick.
Go high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Dodging those sky kicks. Yeah. Yeah, just be ready with that check. Just
Use your hands more, okay? Get those kicks. What I want to see, bro.
Yep, scrap hard, round 2, let's go.
Yeah!
Let's go, Nate.
What I told you,
Come on, buddy.
remember what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
That was nice.
That's good. Either in or out.
Hands up.
We really into it?
Now.
I could have jabbed him right there in his chest.
There you go. Combos, Nate. 2-1-3, 2-1-3.
Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. There you go. Yep. There you go. It's good.
1-3, Nate. Guard up.
Get in there with the pressure.
Alright, look for that
Box him
overhand
a little
right.
bit. Box him a little bit.
Down. Yeah.
There you go.
Knock it down.
You throw it a little
Straight up
sooner.
the pipe. Straight up the pipe. Those
Hands
punches
up.
straight.
Straight front kick. To the knees.
Hands up.
Straight front kick. Oh, you should have kicked him right in his chin. I would have kicked him right in his chin.
Use your jab. Send the overhand right.
Oh, he's getting tricky.
He's getting too
Pressure him,
cocky.
pressure him.
He's getting too cocky. Pressure
Get in
him.
on it.
He's getting too cocky.
There you go.
You don't even have enough energy for that. You don't even have enough energy for that. You don't even have enough energy for that. Mr. Wu, you don't. You really don't.
Double the 2.
They don't want the 1-2. He ain't got no energy for that. Look at him.
Jab and double the 2.
What energy does he have? None. Get in there. It's a chess game, baby.
Mr. Wu.
This ain't chess.
30 seconds.
There you go.
30-second sprint. 30-second sprint.
Bro, get in there. Hit him right in the
Get in
chin.
there. Get in there.
Sock him right in the
Follow him after
chin.
that.
Sock him right in the chin. Show him what it ain't.
Come on, let's see who wants to
Show him what
who wants
game
more.
we're playing. Right in his chin.
Go, boys. Do some work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just like he's
More
holding those
pressure.
fast.
More pressure, Mr.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
The jab and double the 2. He's leaving his left hand down every single time. Your overhand right is your special power because you won't hit me with that plenty of times.
He don't have enough energy for how much time he's moving. What is he moving for? He acting like he's whooping your ass. Listen, bro, he's like...
Scrap hard, round 3. Leave it here. Let's go, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mr. Wu.
Once you get on board.
Mr. Wu.
Don't get let off. Keep going. Yeah, just like that.
Stab him with that kick. Get off the wall.
Last one.
And stab him with that. Punches and bunches. Stab him.
Get it.
Stab him. Stab him. There you go. Stab him, Wu. Look at him. Mr. Wu, you got this, buddy. Hands up. Guard up, Wu. Guard up. Guard up, Wu. That's your phone, Mr. Wu. Answer the phone.
Get it.
Get in there, Mr. Wu.
Answer the phone.
Give him space.
Don't get sloppy. You better
Put your hands up, buddy. Hands up. Wu.
There you go.
Who wants him?
Kick him in.
Don't exit out. Make him exit.
Kick him right in the sternum.
He wants to kick you the whole time.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Looking good.
His legs are more deadly.
Go, make some noise. Nice
You
time.
come with the jab up top. Jab in.
Keep your head moving, Mr. Wu.
Left-handed.
Good job, Mr. Wu. There you go. See, buddy, that works.
Keep going.
Keep it moving.
Hold him out. He's tired. He's tired.
Stab him. There you go, buddy.
Stamina. Keep going. Yeah, follow him. Don't exit. Keep on it.
Stab him with that.
Stab him in there. There you go. Up top. Yeah, just like that. Come on.
This is the last of it, baby. Come on. He's set up for overhand right.
shit, bro. All right, after 3 rounds of war, these gentlemen left it right here in this cage. Looked like a couple little kangaroo action coming from Steve, but we have your winner.
You already know what it is. It's been a while since, thank you. It's been a while since I had a kickboxing match, but gotta get the rest off. It's free smoke, I'm waiting for you. Like, you're about to get something. Like, just wait. Like, don't judge me this fight, because I didn't do anything that I usually do. Like, I'm holding back, doing a bunch of kicks I'm not usually doing. Like, you're gonna see. West Coast is nothing.
The Menace out of Baker City, Oregon. Shout out to Streetbeefs, Shamrock Tactical, and High Roller. Let's get it.
My name's LJ, 268 pounds, 6'3".
Welcome back to the Scrapyard for a Muay Thai matchup. So this was kind of a call-out fight. We had a fighter call out solo, but we had somebody else answer the phone instead. That's Terrifier. So shout out to the sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand, and Revival Drip, a new sponsor. Links in the description for both of them. Check them out. You guys be safe and fight hard.
You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Conduct yourselves as men. Touch gloves now. Go to your corners.
Let's go.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 1.
Go, man!
Yes.
We gotta start with the punches first. Yep, get the clinch in. Try and control the neck. Control the neck. Control the neck.
Get out of that clinch, dude. Get out of that clinch.
Get out of the hook.
Nice.
Here we go. Start up top with the punches. Nope, start up top with the punches. Come on.
Go. Find that stick.
Let's go with the legs.
Go, Marshall.
Watch these, dude. Watch those knees. Don't let him knee you again.
Here we go. Control. Get off the... Back off the wall.
Let him knee you, bro. Don't let him control it.
Control. Get out that clinch. Get out that neck.
Get out that clinch.
Move him around. Come on.
There you go. Strike. You've been working on that.
Knees to the body.
You've been working on that.
Knees to the body.
Come on, baby.
Jab.
Hey, movement, Marshall, movement.
Jab cross.
Jab, Marshall. Jab.
All right.
Punches.
Oh! There you go. Good.
Come on, he's not ready for the hands, baby.
Let's see some jabs.
Freeze.
Let's start with the punches. Come on.
Let them hands go.
Start with the jab. Jab cross.
Got him.
There you go. Look at that.
Hands free. There you go.
There you go. Now you need to find downstairs.
Let the hands go.
Break the legs. Break the legs. Yes. Come on.
Hit him with that jab.
Jab, Marshall. Jab.
Go.
There you go.
There you go.
Move the head. You gotta move him,
bro. He's not ready for that.
Jab.
Go.
There you go.
There you go.
Defense.
Try next when you get in there.
Come on. You don't like your hands, man.
Good. Good.
Keep chucking.
Hands up. Hands up. Come on. No hands down.
Chop that leg. Chop that
All right.
leg.
Let's find the teeth.
Keep your
Push him
hands
away.
up.
Head second. Defense, Marshall. Defense. Defense
Break
first.
the legs when he's...
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna go interview everybody.
Okay.
Everybody gets some. Wait, you ready? No. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Round 2, let's go.
Yeah, we gotta start up top. Remember, we gotta start up top.
There's those hands.
There you go. Break. Come on, break.
Push off and reset.
Nice.
Break it. You're not comfortable. Come on. All right, push him on the wall. There you go.
Get off that wall, Marshall.
Good.
Chop that leg.
Oh, we gotta start with the combinations up top. Come on. Nope. Let's start with combos up top. Combos up top.
Punch first.
He's not punching.
Nice jab. Find the low kicks. Come on. Oh, we gotta start behind him. Hands up top. Hands up top. You gotta commit to those teeps if you're gonna bring that knee up.
Find your defense.
There you go.
Defense.
Get to those teeps. Come on. There you go.
Keep moving. Keep moving. He is getting tired. Look at him. Look at him, Marshall. Look, this is what he does when he's tired, bro. This is what he does. No, get off that wall. Do not let him control you.
Yep, spin him.
Keep pushing. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Save your energy.
Now get around his neck. Good. Keep going. Keep controlling.
Get out of there.
Yes.
Punch him.
Hands up, beaver foot.
Punch to set it up.
Let's break the legs with the kick. Start up top first. Start up top. Nope, don't grab the leg.
There you go.
There you go.
Don't let it stay.
Let's against the cage.
Hands. You should have.
Let's not repeat it too early. Let's not repeat it too early.
Come on. Uppercut him. Oh, nice. When his head goes down, uppercut.
Reset.
30 seconds.
There you go. Mind your defense.
Get your back away from the wall. Nope, don't reach down when he kicks. Come on.
There you go. Nice inside leg kick.
Check the kicks. Bring that knee up.
Check those.
Let's go.
Round 2.
Check it
Hands up. Offense.
Nice jab.
Get those knees, homie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
You're winning it.
You got squished over there, didn't you?
I got
Talk
squished.
about.
Pushing the chicken.
Run it up. Pace yourself.
Heavyweights are throwing it down.
Pace yourself.
I got squished by the
Seize that
Terrifier.
opportunity.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's start up top. Let's start simple from distance. There we go.
Start up top.
You gotta check the kicks, remember? Oh! Check the kicks, remember?
Oh my
So,
What?
Fucking look away for a second. Hey, start up top with the hands. Come on. We're gonna go.
Yeah, close in.
We're not going
Be
to
the aggressor.
Close in.
With defense, be the aggressor.
Go though.
Be the aggressor, Marshall.
He's not ready for that.
Act, don't react. Act.
Hey!
Strike!
Go with the jab. Come on.
Get
Pressure!
Let's go.
Let's break. Let's break. Come on.
Hands back. Control offense. Hands up. Hands up.
You got this, man.
Who wants it more? Who wants it more?
Come on, Terrify. You got
Find the left now. Find the left there. Come on.
Kick it.
There you go. There you go.
Body.
Get out of there. Get
There you go.
From distance.
Who wants it? Retard later.
Mind your feet, Marshall.
Okay, the guard's tight. Start from the distance. Start from the distance. Let's see if you can do the cross into the right footwork. You're not tired yet. 30 seconds!
Look how tired he is. He's feeling doubt, buddy. And he's feeling that doubt. He is feeling that doubt, Marshall.
Keep going, Terrify.
Cross into the
Who
right
wants
kick.
it?
You're not
Cross
done
into the
yet.
right kick.
Pressure.
Punch.
Jab, cross, right kick.
You know what I'm doing?
Come on, 10 seconds.
Like that.
Let him have it.
Got it right. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm tired. All right, 3 rounds of war. We got these super heavyweights in here, you know. We have your winner.
Great fight.
Yeah, I was 370 pounds a year ago.
Yeah.
I have a lot of battles for this. I'm glad you were my first opponent, man.
Last fight, I'm tired.
I'm Vice Grip, I'm 56, 1-0 in the scrapyard. I've had a belief all my life that the 50-something comeback thing is a terrible idea, but here I am doing it anyway, so let's see how it works out.
I'm Tank, I'm here to put on a good show and have a good fight. Let's go!
Welcome back to the Scrapyard, ladies and gentlemen, Sasquatch's backyard. Hey, we got a boxing match going on right now. First shout out to our sponsor, Peixotto Premium Clothing Brand and Revival Drip. All the details to them, they're in the description below. Check them out. Also, thank you guys for the 100,000 subscribers mark. So, thanks again. You guys be safe and fight hard.
You guys know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, go to your corners. Tiger.
Fighter, you ready?
Yep.
Fighter, you ready?
Scrap hard, round 1.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Stay inside. When you're inside, stay inside.
I like it.
Get in there, stay in there.
Nice. Nice. Fight. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Circle out.
Yeah, let him have it. Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Oh, geez.
Nice.
Away from the fence. Away from the fence.
Pace yourself. You got him.
You beat him. You beat him.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Nice. Nice. 3.
4. 5.
Good shit.
Yeah. Hey. Continue. Walk to me. Okay. Go.
Straight down the pipe. Straight down the pipe. Come on.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Fight both these guys. Hey, way to step in there, Tank.
Great fight.
I'm sorry.
Hey, way to step in there, buddy. Step in there. It's a good fight.
Good fight.
Good shit by Script.
Doing good, man.
All right, in the first round, we got a TKO.
Stay off my lawn.
All right, over here we have J-Rock. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, you prefer to train inside or outside?
I'm gonna go with outside. Yeah, definitely outside, cause no, it's a natural feel. It's a natural feel.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. You got the fresh air, sun. It's outside for me, for sure.
I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Booyah! We're over here with Robocop. Now, question of the day. Since at Streetbeefs we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I prefer to train indoors just usually because that's where the equipment is. But this is first time here and excited to be here.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you get in. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, over here we're with Unnamed. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
Ooh, all right. Heck yeah,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
that?
It's just get to look at the beautiful scenery and be out. I don't hate being inside, trapped.
Hell yeah. Think. Heck yeah, we got crazy legs. Ooh, ooh. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I gotta say like a little bit of both because like, of course, since we fight outside, I love to train outside because like the open air, he gets like breathing more and shit like that. But fighting indoors, like it's a different feeling. Like you're in a cramped space, like the air's hot, you're hot, like you're kind of breathing hard. You can feel the air inside the room and shit. So like it's a different feeling and like that's the type of environment that like we kind of have to get used to as fighters and kind of used to like dealing with.
Yeah. Hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, we're over here with Striking Viking.
Yeah.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight at Streetbeefs outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Both. Do both. In my garage and in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever.
So anyone that comes by, you can get a free ass whooping.
I get my ass whooped all the time.
Thank you. Booyah! Over here we have Solo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, question of the day. Because we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train inside or outside?
Outside lately. The summer's right and the heat's nice.
We only get it for like 2 months. Thank you. All right, we're over here with the Boar.
Hey, what's up?
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I'm an outdoor gym, actually. I like to box in my horse stall and whatnot. I got a heavy bag going for there. Yeah. It scares the horses, obviously, but, you know, you live some, or you lose some, you get some. They still like me. You still can pet them and everything, you know.
Heck yeah. All right, we're over here with the one, the only Arm & Hammer.
Yo.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I prefer to train outdoors if it's like super sunny like this. It just, you know, all that vitamin D, good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Thank you. All right, over here we have the Terrifier.
What's up?
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I prefer it indoors because like just a more controlled temperature and you know you're not too cold or too hot. So it's like a controlled temperature and you don't got to worry about getting rained on or snowed on or anything like that.
Man, fair enough.
That's outside.
Thank you. Booyah, over here we got Lights Out.
You already know what it is, baby.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
It don't matter. Any training is good training. Come on.
Yeah.
Outdoor, indoor, you know what I'm saying? It depends on the weather, too. If it's hot outside, I would prefer outdoor. But if it's cold outside, you feel me, let's go indoor. But like I said, it don't matter where you go, you know what I'm saying? Cutthroat boxing, like with boxing, all of us in the scrapyard. You feel me? We prefer to spar, practice anywhere. Anytime you want to practice with us, come kick it.
Ready to go. Booyah! All right, over here we have Mr. Woo.
Yeah.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I don't have a preference. I'll train outdoors, I'll train indoors. A little bit of both.
Get your ass whipped wherever.
Matter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, over here with Dad. Now,
What's up?
question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I prefer to train outdoors. I think it helps with the elements. I do a lot of road work, a lot of running on the road. I think it just helps with all the elements out here. The turf's kind of slippery, I think, and it just helps with all the different ground, the way the ground is, the structure of the ground. I think it's just good for that. Hell yeah, bro.
Heck yeah, we're over here with the Menace. Heck yeah, what's up?
Oh, dude, not much. Just coming to hang out, ready to fight for the first time in the yard, man.
Hell yeah, first time. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Well, I started outdoors. Started in on concrete with a heavy bag, learning just that footwork and shit. But now we got a full-on studio shout out, River's Edge Kickboxing. Yeah. Fucking, but I've never fought yet, so started off training in the backyard, started off fighting in the backyard. I think the preference is outside, my dude.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you already know the man, Too Explosive.
Come on, Too Explosive.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
You know, as a wrestler, I like to train inside a wrestling room where it's 150 degrees. You know what I mean? I like to see the sweat dripping down from my beard. Makes me feel like I'm doing something. You know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Booyah! Over here we got Bulldozer.
What's up, guys?
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Personally, I train indoors just because I have a personal gym at home. That's where I train. But to me, it doesn't matter. I could train outside, inside. I mean, outside you get more of the sun. It's good for you. So, I mean, I could see how some people could prefer training outside.
For the 2 months we do get it in Washington.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Booyah! Over here we got Mr. Fitness.
How you doing? How you doing today?
Excellent. Yourself?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
A question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Man, I prefer outdoors personally. The gym we use is indoors, but I like that fresh air, you know, running down the dirt road.
Pacific Northwest air tastes good.
Nice up here, fresh. Sometimes coming off that sea, too.
Yeah.
Sea level.
All right, over here we have the Comedian. What's up? Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I've been training outdoors. I've had the choice between running on the treadmill or running outdoors. I'd rather take the scenery, you know.
Oh, yeah, it helps with, you know, when you can't breathe, you got to push that last mile. Thank you. Booyah! We're over here with the Shark. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, would you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Both. There's a benefit to both.
Why's that?
I see outside, if you're running outside compared to a treadmill, there's a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, you get more bone density or something like that.
Hell yeah.
There's something like that involves it.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Over here you have Mr. Dangerous.
Dangerous is in the house.
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
You know, we live in Washington, so I prefer to train indoors when possible. Days like this, I would absolutely rather be outside. No place I'd rather be when the sun is out. No place more beautiful than Washington when the sun is out, both days of the year.
Heck yeah. Thank you. All right, over here we have Jeremy, the #1 time keep. Hi. Ooh. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Well, I'm going to have to train where my trainer wants to train, which is indoors, because he wants me to train in the boxing ring we have, which is really soft. So it really wears down your legs and makes your legs really strong. But yeah, I like to have a good day out where I can train.
Hell yeah.
Because I like to knock people out, you got to train out.
Right, he runs by and just hits people, that's why he runs faster.
Yeah.
All right, over here we have Wild. Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Makes no preference to me, man. When I started, I was training in a backyard. We recently got our own studio, River's Edge Kickboxing. So, yeah, come check us out, our Facebook page. We also have a YouTube channel.
Oh, heck yeah. Shout it out. We'll put the link in the description.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Booyah! Over here we got Top Knocker.
It's good.
Now, question of the day. Because we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train inside or outside?
Oh, man, I love training outside.
I love the fresh air, and then plus I'm already in the same environment I'm going to be in when I come out here and actually get in the cage and fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shit, hell yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you know this guy over here. He's known as Mad Dog.
Sup?
Now, question of the day. Since we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train inside or outside?
It depends. If the weather's good, 100% would prefer outside. Last year, when it was 110 degrees, we did a day outside on like the football field at school near where we live, and that sucked. That was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good, like just mental conditioning. If you could do that, you know, a fight's probably not that bad.
It's like half the battle's mental.
Exactly.
So shit, thank you.
Fuck you, Darren Till.
Ooh. Booyah, we're over here with Simo.
What's up, everybody?
Now, question of the day. Since we fight in an outdoor cage, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
I prefer outdoors. You know, Washington's such a beautiful state. You know, I mean, I know Seattle gets the rain a lot, but, you know, there's a lot of days like today where it's just, you know, the most beautiful day ever. And it's like, if I can be outdoors, that's where I want to be, you know. Like, I certainly will train indoors, like, depending on the weather. But it's like, if I can be out here in nature, you know, that's where I want to be, in my natural element, you know, because I'm always going to waterfalls and lakes and stuff like that. I don't know if you know, check out my posts ever, but like I love going out there and taking pictures of the waterfalls and going to the lakes and stuff, because, you know, why not take advantage of this beautiful country, you know?
You have the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you know the #1 ref, Derek of the Gimp.
That's right.
Now, question of the day. Because we fight outside, do you prefer to train indoors or outdoors?
Well, you know, I've always trained indoors, but, you know, running and all that stuff, I do it outdoors. Getting that fresh air helps a lot, you know, but if you get a chance to train outdoors, you know. Visit nature, train in the woods. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. All right, you got the head honcho himself, Firechicken. Yeah. Now, question of the day. Because we fight outdoors, do you prefer to train inside or outside?
It depends on the weather, to be honest. If it's a decent day out in the scrapyard, I will pick this over any indoor arena for the most part. The cage in particular, because it represents what we box in anyway and we fight in. So I like to have the barriers and everything. When we go to train at our gym, you don't always have barriers like you do here. So that's why I said it depends on the gym.
Yeah.
If you got a good MMA cage or a ring, that's beneficial. But I think if you can get that nice fresh air, that's the way to do it.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you.
Stay off my lawn.